Welcome to Noble TV with the Asus T100, which is a brand new cheap, you could say netbook, but it's not a netbook, it's a 2-in-1 notebook or tablet for just $379 with a 32 gig eMMC inside, so an SSD you could say, but if you want a lot more space, so you want to use it every day, there's also the option to put in a 500 gig hard drive for just $50 more, so $429 is a 32 gig SSD version with a 500 gig hard drive inside. If you want 64 SSD, also fine, that just costs again $50 more, so $429 also with just 64 gig SSD, or $479 with the SSD 64 and the 500 gig hard drive inside in this T100. So why is this device so special? It has a regular Windows 8.1 running on here, so you don't have the limitations of apps. You can install anything you have installed in the last years on a Windows PC. We have a on and off switch here on the side. Let me just show you a little bit closer. We have a volume control. And actually, I think this is even the on and off switch. I have to check what this was on the other side for. I think that was a display rotation lock. We have here even the possibility to upgrade it via micro SD, so you don't have to pay actually a little bit more for the 64 gig version. You can just buy for 20 or 30 bucks a 64 gig micro SD and just put it inside here and leave it inside there. We then also micro USB and micro HDMI for charging over micro USB, of course, and a headphone port so you guys can listen to music or use the headphones, anything like that. And then we have, of course, the docking connector here on the bottom, which I can take out. So it would look like this here on the bottom. You can see that looks quite good and quite stable, especially since we have here extra two little legs inside that will connect. And I think there's an extra battery also inside the bottom part here. So the tablet itself is just 529 grams and the dock is another 507, so that makes it 1 kilogram barely, which is under 2 pounds still, so that's quite light. And there's of course the Windows 8.1 with free Office inside. So if I unlock it, you can see that if I go to the home screen, and I think that was actually a button here on the side for Windows. Yes, that was the Windows 8 button. So you guys can see that we have here somewhere the free whole Windows Microsoft Office package right there, completely for free, home and student here inside. And that means with the new 8.1 that we have also Outlook inside, which was before not for free. So let's just dock it inside the keyboard here, where you guys can see now that it's stable inside, and you can also open it up quite nicely. We have here all the keys that you would know from your regular notebook. This is an American keyboard, so you will feel quite familiar right away. QWERTY, the buttons are not as high, but it's still quite nice to type with 10 fingers because they are still wide enough. And if you have seen a netbook before, you know what I mean. It's totally fine to work on a 10.1 inch screen, which has an HD resolution. We have 2 gigs of RAM inside also, and a brand new processor by Intel is the Z3740, which is also quite fast with 1.8 gigahertz. So you can just go here also the regular desktop, pressing Windows D. You can open up your Explorer and use it in a day-to-day use, how you would use it. And you can also set it up to open up Windows when you first turn on the device with this screen. You don't have to deal with this Metro UI if you don't want to, but it has been made a lot better, and Windows 8.1 has quite a few nice options that you didn't have before. And also surfing the web, as you can see, it's a breeze. You can also zoom in and out. It looks quite nice, and it's really fun to use. But you have to get a little bit used to pressing the Windows button here on the side, and I have to get used to it also to know which side that is to get back here. So let's just check out the camera real quick, and then I think we're already done here with the little hands. And you can see I'm using a little camera that's just sitting here on the seat, and otherwise it's really fast, sharp, and also from the side the colors are looking quite good. So you can also use it when the sun is shining or anything like that. That's an outdoor device, you could say, also, so it's really good for on the go. Let's just see how much battery we have left. It says 90%, and it doesn't say how much battery life we have left, but otherwise There's no 3G connectivity as an option. That's a little bit sad for me, but otherwise you can see also that we have a standard USB 3.0 when you have the dock with you. Here, so you can also plug in an external hard drive, for example, anything like that. That's quite nice. Or a USB stick if you are at college. And the bottom part is actually a rubberish plastic, which feels also quite good. We have strong rubber feet here, so the device won't slide around the table. And from the outside, this is a not matte but a glossy Asus plastic finish with the 2 speakers for watching movies right here. So this was the Asus T100, available for 379 euros here in Germany now. I think it's a little bit cheaper in the States, so check it out there, available now. Till next time, please tune in again. Thank you much for watching, and my name is Balazs Graf for Endeavor TV.